seductive person, very charming and highly intelligent. You could be moving on from a situation or a relationship. Then you're going to have a period of peace and harmony. You're going to detach yourself from drama, a fear of losing a security of home. And you could be experiencing financial or emotional hardships. There's going to be financial growth for you. Money is going to come your way, a raise, bonus, or a promotion, but you'll have to work harder in return. This potential partner has a lot to offer you. This person will be a gift to you and will be there for you through thick and thin. You're very close to achieving your goals. You have to keep the focus on what you want and believe that you can achieve this. So don't stop and keep going. You're going to have a time of peace and harmony. If you have suffered in the past, the situation is going to improve. An old flame that wants to come back into your life, and you'll have to weigh the pros and cons if it's worth going back to this relationship. Like and subscribe. Hello Sagittarius, and welcome back to Starlight Beauty Tarot for your June love reading. If you're seeking insight, clarity, or guidance, then the cards will reveal these messages. If you found this reading, then it's meant for you. Remember, this is a general reading, and it's not meant for everyone, but a message might still be there for you. Make sure to subscribe and like this video, and leave a comment about your situation. I would love to hear from you. So get comfortable, take a deep breath, ground yourself, and allow yourself to receive the wisdom the universe is ready to share. So let's dive in and see what the cards have to say. So we have here the King of Swords, and the message of the card is to take action. So this can be someone who is highly intelligent and intellectual, relies upon logic in order to win. So they use their mind instead of their heart to make decisions and to get through things. They're also open to ideas and can be somebody impatient, right? So this one has maybe like they're calm and they make good judgments, but they also have like a dry sense of humor, and it could be somebody who is very charming. So this could be a seductive person that you meet at your workplace or through like a professional connection. So this could be somebody in a powerful role. It could be like even a doctor or a judge or somebody in like the law, somebody who is an academic or does research. Right? So this person, it could be like an intensive time for you, or that you are going through this intensive time, because it could also relate to your work and studies. So not necessarily that this person is in their work and studies, but it could be you that is focused on your own issues. Could also have this like domestic affair going on. Maybe it's time for you to take action. So maybe there's something going on in the home with this person as well. So it could be maybe somebody that, or maybe you have to be the one to take charge in the relationship. So that could be another issue going on. Then we have here the Six of Swords, and the number 6 is going to represent the serenity and peace, that you could be longing for this as well. That this could be you moving on from a situation, that you could be leaving this relationship, or you could just be enjoying a period of peace and harmony, that this is going to be manifesting mentally instead of physically, that you could be detaching yourself from the situation, from this person, distancing yourself from drama and complications, because you need to, take care of yourself, like we were saying before. So that you're going to be able to recharge your batteries. You could have, you need a rest. So this is you taking a time to rest and get away from all of this, that you want to explore maybe like a new environment or make a spiritual discovery. So it could be a travel, that you are traveling to another place, another country, another city. This could be because of work, right? Or it could just be that you're taking time off. So that you're getting away from everything and everyone. That it could be just like taking time apart from this person, right? So it could even be that perhaps the relationship could be on its way to end. It could be something that's negative or positive, and that depends on how you look at it. So if it ends and maybe you getting away from all of this would be happy for you, or that that you don't want to lose this person. So it could just be you taking a break, going overseas. Maybe it can also be something permanent, but we're not sure yet. So we'll see what the other cards have to say. Then we have here the Five of Pentacles, and the number 5 is something that can be discovered, that it's not something that it's obvious. It's something that's invisible to us, but it can be revealed later on. So it could also be here a financial loss. Could be like losing a job, a relationship, or experiencing this financial, emotional hardship. That you need to have support from people. That you're going to find this support from people that have similar situations to you. So it could be even like a help group or something like that. That you have to consider new options, another resource, another way to make money for yourself. That you have to see a way forward. It could also be just a fear of poverty or a fear of isolation. So it could be just a fear of being alone. And as you can see from the people here, they're left out into the cold. So that you could be feeling that way, that perhaps that you're the one feeling like you're alone at this time. Right? That you're afraid to lose the security that you have in your home. It could be the aftermath of a breakup, right? That you're feeling alone and depleted. Right? It could also be that perhaps the person that you cared about not necessarily left you or you left them, or that you could have passed on, and that you could be mourning at this time for, the loss of this person. It could be something like a tremendous sadness that you could have lost somebody close to you. So we have here the Knight of Pentacles, and the message of the card is to invest your time wisely and be consistent in your efforts. So this could be somebody that's loyal, that's coming into your life, somebody that you can depend on, somebody who is a protector, and that security is important to them. So this could be somebody who offers you a lot, and somebody who is genuine. But perhaps they're not somebody who is exciting, and maybe they're not really they don't easily express feelings, right? So this person will be a gift to you because they're going to be there for you through thick and thin. Perhaps you want somebody who is more exciting, so maybe this person's not that entertaining to capture your heart just yet. So there is going to be financial growth. There could be a good investment going on. Maybe issues with property. It's going to progress, so it goes in your favor. So that perhaps that you're going to have this day-to-day that's kind of boring to you. And that could be another issue, that you're thinking that life is a little boring or dull. But money is going to come to you. There's going to be a raise, a bonus, a promotion. But you're going to have to work harder for all the things you're receiving. You are going to be finding a secure home with this potential partner. So that is something else that's coming in. Okay, and then we have here the Seven of Pentacles. So the 7 is made up of 3 and 4, and the number 3 is denoted for heaven and 4 for earth. So here the challenge is to bring down this heaven to earth, to make your dreams a reality. So it's about you manifesting things into the 3D, the things that you imagine and dream of. So that you are keeping your eye on the prize. So you have this goal in sight, and you are very close to achieving your goals. So this isn't a time for you to stop and reflect. That you have to keep the focus on what you want. And you have to believe that you are going to achieve this. That's going to work out for you. So it's like this superhuman effort, and your efforts are going to pay off. It's all your hard work. Right now you're focusing on your career goals. That this is going to be like a tedious stage, right? You're going to be feeling tired and deflated. So we were seeing that before. That tiredness, or just being like, oh, I'm very exhausted. But it's you saving your money because you want to have your home, right? Maybe you want to expand the business. So right now you're feeling that there's not enough luxuries, that you don't have enough to buy luxuries. Maybe you're looking online and you're going through all of these ads or Amazon or wherever you like to shop, and you want certain things and you're like, no, I can't. I'm holding back. And it's just that, that's your dedication for the future, and you're nearly there. So your future self is going to thank you for all of your dedication and sacrifices that you've made. Then we have here the 6 of Cups. So again, we have the number 6, and just like before, it's about you wanting your peace and serenity. So this is very important to you, that to have that peace of mind. So it can not necessarily just be about not being in a toxic work environment or with somebody who is giving you a hard time as a partner. It's also about having stability. So that if you're focused on having and saving your money, that it's about security and stability for you as well. You're going to have these happy memories coming back to you. It's like nostalgia, like the fondness that you have, like thinking about your childhood, like the time when you were, not really worried about, bills and responsibilities, right? So this could be even you reconnecting with your inner child through your children, right? Having fun and being carefree. This could also be you reconnecting with old friends, distant family members. Could be you going on a trip back home to a place that you have good memories. Reminiscing with these people, It could also be that maybe there's going to be this old flame that comes back into your life, and that you're going to have to weigh the pros and cons if it's worth going back into this relationship. That you're going to have this period of peace and harmony. So that is going to come in for you. Especially if you suffered in the past with poor treatment. So that things are going to get better for you, and your situation is going to improve. There is going to be a happy time ahead, and that you're going to be feeling healed and soothed. So before we continue, I'd like to remind you to like and subscribe. Okay, so we have here ego, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, and negative or fear-based thoughts. So that kind of aligns with what we were seeing before, that you had that fear of loss rather than actual loss. So the fear of poverty and isolation, fear of being alone, and it's just something that is being created in your mind. And here it's telling us that you have a negative mindset right now, that you're thinking negative things, and you're creating this entrapment. It's false. They're saying it's false. And you're focused on material things. And yeah, we saw from the cards that, there's not much room for the luxuries in life. Because, you're making these sacrifices for your future. So that could be something that you're thinking or constantly thinking about. The Four of Air, time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision, and meditation may provide answers. So we were seeing from the cards, that Six of Swords, that you are going to be leaving, and you're going to go on some sort of vacation. And this could be a time of peace and harmony for you, right? That you could be detaching yourself from drama. That could be from your workplace, from your home, or from a partner. Then we have here a Page of Earth, good news about your financial matters, waiting to do something more challenging, and a new area of study. So that you're going to have some good news coming in about your finances. So that could be that raise, the promotion that the cards were talking about. Seven of Fire, defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, and choose your battles wisely. So that you are making a decision about something in your life. That could be the big move to another city, another country. It could be for a job. And that's something that you want to do for yourself. So you're going to stand your ground, that if you decide on something, you're going to go for it. Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good, and have patience at this time and make long-term plans. So that the money that you are going to be receiving is something that is going to be substantial, that you're going to be able to make long-term plans for yourself, for your future. So it's not necessarily just, living paycheck to paycheck. It's going to be you being able to, have a dream and fulfilling those things that you want. So you want your home, something secure, that you're going to be able to obtain that. Renewal, review and evaluate, a favorable assessment of the facts, and it's time to move in a new direction. So it's going to be you moving in a new direction in your life. Okay, so you're moving forward. Okay, so we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So it's not just about, walking away from someone or, your work. It's about freeing yourself, right? Because you want to have control over your life instead of having other people control you. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So that, that you're not going to be burdened by these issues anymore. It's not going to weigh on you. So that you're going to make space for new opportunities in your life because you're not carrying this anymore. You're not looking back all the time, looking into the past, because you're going to be focused on your future. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you're not going to have issues with other people or your partner. You're not going to control them. You're going to let things unravel by themselves. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, so that you are a passionate person. You could be experiencing more passion. So here's separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So it could be that this is going to be a decision that you make, that you end up separating from this person. But then here we have reconciliation. So someone from your past is returning to your life. So it could be the person that you're leaving behind, or it could have been with that person, an ex, an old flame we were talking about from the Six of Cups that wants to come back into your life. So there could be multiple people in your lives right now. So it could be somebody else. So it could be the same person that you're leaving behind and they want to come back. Okay, so we're going to see what the duendes have to say. We're going to pick 2 of the 6 cards. Okay, so we have 4 and 5, Floric and Kronk. So here it says, you may become a victim of a deception or betrayal in your love life. So you must stay alert so that you do not give your feelings, love, and care to someone that you do not fully know. Do not rush in placing your hopes in the relationship until you fully know that it is worth it. So that you have to get to know the person before you actually dive into the relationship. And that's just a warning that the duendes have for you, that you don't want to be betrayed or hurt. So when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Twin flames, your passion ignites. And friendship, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me for your June love reading. And I hope the insights you receive bring you clarity, inspiration, and guidance. Remember, the energy of the cards can guide us, but it's your intuition and action that will truly shape your path. The universe is always supporting you, and if you felt that this reading resonated, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with those who might need a little guidance. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is your experience? Does it resonate? And what message moved you the most? Until next time, take care, stay blessed, and keep shining your light. Thank you for watching. Bye.